Let your sleeping soul take flight, take me through the night, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, hanging moon in fog, mist will lead where you belong, sweep me off my feet, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, inky amber.
Welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, boy, it's going to be a good one tonight. I hope you are ready. Also, it will be a little bit shorter than the last one. No worries. We have had a couple of really densely packed streams, but tonight should be somewhat shorter. So just to confirm, can y'all hear me out there? Awesome. Okay, well, let's get started. Wow, Bone Man is missing.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
I need you to remain in camp for a while, Gale.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps we'll travel again later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Don't know what happened to Bone Man.
If Bone Man says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
You've been so strong, they'd be proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Aw, poor Arabella. Wonder what happened to Bone Man.
Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe. Perhaps one day you will see the fruits that your victory has sown here.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
I would not linger in this land over long. But, whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Some. That's right. Arabella should play with Scratch.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well.
That's weird.
Well enough. I respected him. Trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Sounds pretty bad. Let's see. Let me go talk to Asterion. I'll talk to everybody else after we start the rest.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
I think it's better if you stay here in camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought...
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
I'm just gonna nod and let Will continue his story.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
I will allow Will to share his memory.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the cult of the dragon?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
We'll
I
return to
understand.
that subject in a second, but I want to ask you, you must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Okay.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Awesome.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something?
Join me.
Of course.
Okay, so let me go to Shadowheart and give her something new to wear because she's been wearing that long enough.
What to do?
Gods, you're beautiful.
Wow. What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
That giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires this whole time.
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
We should ask around once in the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so. Because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
Okay, fair enough.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High, darling Isabel, is safe and well. Safe and well and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I'm proud of this. Proud of us.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go with the second one first. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Now I'm going to ask, there's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay, well, are you really Seluna's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the dead 3?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history.
A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Okay. And yes, she does have puffy sleeves now. Good eye.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
There can be magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Only a monster would rip his daughter from the grave.
And a monster he'd become. A Mercolite. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
It does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? I think I already asked him everything I need to ask. Yes, I already asked him everything I need to ask right now. All right then, it's time to go to bed.
Your stomach churns around and around. The bile within is unsettled. Each moment brings a new surge. Your companions sleep like blissful lumps of meat.
He is so afraid. So afraid of everyone. Besides you, who he ought to fear most. You could do so much better, milady.
Get away from him.
I won't lay so much as a talon on him. I wouldn't rob you of that delight. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized.
I love him. No, it cannot be.
We all kill what we love most. In time. You like him for more than his looks, but he will never believe that. Why not make him a pretty corpse?
Have you been watching us while we're together?
It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. There was much disappointment at your reluctance to kill the little moon maiden. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it will be considered a great show of goodwill. The tithe could still be yours.
Let's see. There's no chance in the hells I'm going to kill Astarion.
I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet lady.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world.
I'm going to reach forward to shake his shoulder and wake him.
As your hand approaches his body, it wavers. It longs to close around his throat.
So I could surrender and kill him. Or I can resist and wake him up, which is what I'm going to do. Or at least I'm going to try.
Hello. Looking for a cuddle? Although, you don't look entirely yourself. What's going on in that head of yours?
A wicked wretch came to me in the night and told me something horrible.
More horrible than our day-to-day lives. Well, this I have to hear.
As you tell your story, fatigue fills your body. Your head swims with the worst headache you've known.
The beast that killed Alfira will call again. My possessed mind will kill you.
I'd rather be the only dark power inside your body, if it's all the same to you. You're welcome to try and kill me, of course, but I don't die easily these days. You could have talked to me before things got murderously bad, you know. We are technically in this together. It certainly puts the death of dear, sweet Alfira into some perspective.
Suddenly you become drowsy. Your vision blurs and floods with yellow bile, and you faint in a dizzy blur. You are not yourself. All control is gone.
This thing won't have you. It won't win.
I'll try to bite him.
We ask before we bite. You're cute, you know. In another life, we might have been friends.
Your hands are raw and bloody as every inkling of your urge yearns you to tear your bindings.
Easy now, darling. You've got this. And I've got you.
I'm gonna do a saving throw to try to express gratitude. That didn't work very good. Boo.
The maiming twitches consume you. You cannot talk.
I'll growl.
Growl all you want. It won't stop the dawn. This will be over soon.
The night passes sick and sweating, but bloodlessly. You once again inhabit your own mind.
I felt for the bard, seeing you like that. Poor Alfira never stood a chance, did she? Now that you're back with us, we need to have a talk.
So I'll confess everything and tell him that I've fiercely been fighting the dark urge.
You're not alone in this. None of us are. We can even compare notes if you'd like.
You are allowed to hate me for this.
I don't hate you, because this is not you. But whatever this is, you will get through it. And I'll be here to make sure you do. Anyway, it's a brand new day. I'm sure we'll find lots of people for you to kill.
Such an optimist. Yes, it's a good idea. Very good idea.
Glad to see we all made it through the night intact. A promising sign that we may be able to curb those urges of yours. Now, as the saying goes, what's left undone should be left unspoken. Is there some lighter subject you wish to discuss?
Not right now. Weirdly enough, Halsin and Jaheira don't say anything about it. I don't know why.
About what happened. About your affliction. I know you're sorry. And I know you're probably afraid it'll happen again. I'll look after myself. You look after you. If we each do our part, we'll both be all right.
Okay.
I see the hunger in your eyes, and I see how it worries you. It worries me too. But you are stronger than the hunger. You can resist. You will resist. I'm sure of it.
That's kind of you, Will.
You are worried about this killing urge. I can see it. I will try to help you resist. But spill a single drop of my blood, and yours will flow in a gusher.
Fair.
I know you have your personal demons to contend with. But if I didn't make it clear before, I think you can beat this. Just don't give in. And seek help if you need it.
That's also kind of you.
Wanted something?
I'm just gonna leave for right now. So, we have a couple of people to level up. Halzin. Such a good scene. I love that scene. Oh, so good. So let's see. What do I want to make sure Halzin has here? Doesn't need all that. I want him to have this and this. And this. Okay. We'll take this fighter level 5 for Lae'zel. And then we're going to take monk level 3 and acquire a specialization. Yes, you know, I would too, to be honest. That would be fine with me. I probably would not want to wake to find out that I killed people I cared about. That would be kind of a sucky day. I can't imagine too many days worse than that. So I'm going to go ahead and give her monk level 4. Those are fine. And I'm going to make her tough, so she has more hit points. And Shadowheart can get her Cleric 7 right now, which gets her the Guardian of Faith spell, that one where they have a guardian who appears and strikes people within a certain range. Love that spell. It's one of my favorites. And the last one that I want. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Da-da-da-da. I'll just go ahead and remove curse. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep that one. Okay. Some Ativan? Yeah. I don't know if they have Ativan.
That blood.
Maybe Gale could cast a sleep spell on her. Okay, so we are going to head out to Moonrise really quick, just because I want to buy a few more things. When you take a long rest, some of the supplies in a vendor's inventory refreshes too, so you can get things they didn't have before. So I'm just going to zip over here real quick and grab a couple of things. Not too much, because when I get to Baldur's Gate here in a little bit, I'll be able to win over a vendor who will give me really good deals on things. So I don't want to sell all my stuff here or buy all the stuff I need here. Just what I need for like the next couple of stream episodes. There's Bone Man. But his proper name is Withers, by the way. I know I keep calling him Bone Man, but his name really is Withers. I just keep saying Bone Man because it's easier for some reason. I don't know why. There's a glitch that somebody found in the last game where he's completely naked for some reason. And let me tell you something. That is not what you want to see. You definitely do not want to see that. Just for the record. I will be equipping Karlach with some of Ketheric's armor because it's really good armor. If you haven't noticed, when you see anything in your inventory that has like a blue halo or a yellow halo around it, anything like that, it means it's a really good armor. It's rare, it's uncommon, it's hard to find, it's valuable, so it's good to have those in your inventory just in case you need to change things up a little bit. I don't need that heart anymore. Unless we get really short on food, I can give it to Gale, I suppose, and he could cook something up with it. Let's see. So I'm just going to pick that up and add it to wares. That should be enough.
It's finally time for the Iron Hand gnomes to come home.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it.
Just tell me what you need.
All right, I will. Let me trade with you. And now that I've finally defeated everything, I've gone from a 32% discount to a 47% discount with her, so I'm very happy about that. So first I want to grab my potions from her. Let's see what she has. Okay. And then there is one armor that I need to get because Halsin is a little poorly protected right now. So this will improve his armor class just a touch and give him some advantages. So I'm going to take this. And how much do I have left? What I'd like to get is Scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance, but I don't have enough. I'll have to wait and get that later. But I might as well go ahead and take Fireball here.
Lady, light away.
Why, thank you. Now I'm going to go up to my inventory and split those potions up and distribute them between my teammates. Halsin could use a few. And how many does Shadowheart have? Shadowheart needs a couple more too. Okay, for some reason I am still like overly burdened here, so that means some of the stuff I picked up didn't actually sell from my inventory. No problem. I'm not sure why. Let me go ahead and talk to her.
Just tell me what you need.
Okay. Here we go. I don't know why. I thought I sold these, but apparently not. Oh, look at this. Okay.
Lady, light away.
Thank you. Ah, much better. All right. Oops, going the wrong way. So we only have one last little thing to do here. And then we'll head back to camp. It should be a somewhat shorter episode, like I said, than the last two, which I'm sure will be a welcome relief. The last two were like little marathons, right? Withers, show in the guests, please. Bring them to me. Yes, I can totally see Withers. I mean, although I will say, if I showed up at a house and he was the butler, I might just unshow up at that house. I mean, like, oh, excuse me, sorry, wrong house. Very, very sorry about the mistake. I'll be leaving now. Quickly. As fast as I can. Did I already get this guy here? Yeah, I did. Okay.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Uh-oh. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us. So that means we've got to be careful, so... I should probably have organized their wheels a little bit more. As I move them into position, I'll do that really quick. So Vlaakith's warriors are hidden. They're there, but you can't see them yet. Okay.
Can't give up now.
I'm sure they're watching me very, with a great deal of interest right now, wondering what I'm up to. And the answer is, I'm getting ready for y'all. Where are my potions? You know what? I use this, but it's still here. Something happened. There's some kind of weird glitching going on here, but it seems to be going in my advantage for some reason, so I'm not going to be upset about that at all. Where's my good potion? I must have passed it. Ah, there you are. Right there. Oh, no, no, no. All right.
Vlaakith's will be done.
Yes. See all the prep that goes into this? I think on the PC version, the inventory management is probably a lot easier.
Whatever it takes.
Let's move.
I should have that fireball scroll here, which may come in handy in this fight coming up because, whew, Nelly, this is a tough fight. All right, another save, and let me get everybody into position.
There's no time to waste.
No one stopped me yet.
Ooh, there they are. Oof.
Failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Veteran warrior Mathal. Oof.
My path be true.
You think? No, I might be able to pull that off. I just wouldn't go anywhere I saw withers. Like, he would scare the bejesus out of me, just so you know. I would be totally terrified of withers in real life. I'd be like, ooh, you... You're very scary. A very scary man. Let's see, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Let me start with this. Oof. She is tough. That one there. Oof. Oh, he's knocked me down and he's just killing the daylights out of me. And this is usually where I bring Halsin in. Because she's gonna die. There's no doubt about it. Halsin is just gonna sneak... Oh, I didn't change his armor though. Let me do that really quick. Okay, so Halsin is going to cast this on these guys. And get into his owlbear form. Oh, go Halsin! Oh, he's so indomitable in this form. And I don't think he can reach this guy. Oh, he can. Nice, Halsin. Good job.
On I go. Take you.
I'm gonna give her one more.
Take you.
Okay. Let's see now. So the nice thing about a druid is that with their two forms, their life points can be knocked down, but when they assume the next form, they'll have their life points back. So that is kind of nice. She'll have to re-equip her weapons because they knocked her weapons out of her hand. So... can't do it. I don't have enough actions left. But I can do this. So there's an arrow you can fire that shoots at multiple targets. And if you combine that with something like the oil of diminution, you can just shrink down all your enemies. That's helpful.
Take you. Take you.
Oh no, he slipped. It's pretty funny when the owlbear slips, though, you have to admit. That little noise he makes kills me. It's so sweet. How does he do that? It's too sweet. Ouch. Poor Helzen. Uh-oh. Shoot.
Death will not take me.
Lae'zel is gonna have to heal.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Oh, come on. Come on. No, no. No, no, no. You cannot. Awesome. No. Well, I've almost got this one down. She's dead. Oh, good. My Guardian of Faith is doing its thing. That's nice.
Take your...
He'll do a quick lunar mend. And we'll be able to finish this guy off. Awesome! That's not what I meant to have happen. All right, one more Gith warrior down. Let me see if I can equip her weapon yet. Still can't equip the weapon. I wonder why. Well, can she take a health potion? She can. Good.
Light on my feet.
It's Aladdin.
Oh, he's almost done for. Excellent. Doesn't like that. Okay, I'll take your sword too. All right, Cholton Fire Swill, just what we need on a cold night. Let's see if I can equip that sword yet. I'd really like to have my sword back. Finally. Can I use a fireball? Not right now, but I can in a few minutes.
These boots have seen everything.
If I survive.
Onward. Take you. Make way.
I can't reach. She is going to take out Lae'zel, isn't she? Oh, or maybe Lae'zel's going to get her. Who knows? That's fine. That's fine. That's okay with me. That is okay with me because Halsin is going to come get you. Just gonna hang back here for a minute.
Need to find a way forward.
Man, Lae'zel is taking a beating. Oh, she is down. We're right around the House of Healing, by the way, in case you didn't know where we were. Oops, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I don't have a charge on this one.
ready.
Ooh, oh, close one. I'll make him grovel. Good job, Lae'zel. This one has really nice armor, though. So I'm going to send these things to camp. Although the orders are interesting, I'll send that to Lae'zel. So he is the only one left.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I didn't even have to use that fireball. That's a relief.
Ionic detector alerting us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
So remember Voss? Kithrak Voss gave them that device
What now?
that would detect Githyanki warriors. Well, it worked.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Ooh, she is serious. She is not playing around. No loyalty if they're trying to kill her, which makes sense. My loyalty goes a long way, but if you're trying to kill me, I probably am not going to continue to give you loyalty. Let's see, is there anything over here? Oh, there is. Hang on.
Looking ahead.
Record of shipment. So remember when we were back by Thorm's son and he said he had hidden some things away? A little stash of corpse roses? Theobald sending you requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the result of your experiments. Please send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labors. And here are the corpse roses. And those are pretty hard to find, so that's nice. So let me make sure I've looted everybody and gotten all their good stuff. Looted, looted, and I have this last guy over here. Oil of diminution, always. Githyanki are always using that. I don't think there's anything in this room. Oh, wait, there's a book. Hold on. Veterinary log. Ah, it looks like all these animals were dying. From the shadow curse.
Whatever awaits us on the road ahead, we can at least be proud that the shadow curse is no more.
Exactly. So we are going to go to camp. She does have spunk. Okay, like I said, this is going to be a shorter episode today. We will pick up here tomorrow. I hope you have enjoyed today's very short live stream, and we will see you here next time. I guess it'll actually be Thursday at Your Mom Games.